Welcome to Phrasal Verbs Unpacked, the podcast where we unravel the intricacies of phrasal verbs and delve into their fascinating details. Join us as we explore the meaning, usage, and nuances of these dynamic linguistic constructions that add depth and flavor to the English language. Whether you're a language enthusiast, an ESL learner, or just curious about the magic of phrasal verbs, this podcast is your ultimate guide to mastering them one episode at a time. So sit back, relax, and let's embark on this linguistic journey together.
Our first phrase is instead of. Instead of is a phrase used to indicate a choice or preference for one thing over another. It implies that something is being substituted or replaced by something else. For examples, instead of coffee, I will have tea for breakfast. Instead of coffee, I will have tea for breakfast. Here, the person is choosing tea as a substitute for coffee. Our second example is, I decided to take the bus instead of driving to work today. I decided to take the bus instead of driving to work today. The person is opting for the bus as a replacement for driving themselves to work. Our third example is, instead of going out for dinner, let's cook at home tonight. Here, this suggests cooking at home as a preference over going out to eat.
Handout. Handout is a phrasal verb that means to distribute or give something to people. It involves physically passing items from one person to another. For examples, the teacher handed out the worksheets to the students. Here, the teacher distributed the worksheets to the students in the class. Volunteers handed out food and blankets to the homeless in the city center. This describes volunteers distributing food and blankets to homeless individuals. The company representative handed out promotional flyers at the trade show. This shows the distribution of promotional flyers by a company representative during a trade show.
Grow up. Grow up is a phrasal verb that means to mature or develop physically, mentally, or emotionally over time. It can also refer to becoming more responsible or adult-like. For example, children grow up quickly. Children grow up quickly. This statement reflects the natural process of physical and mental development that children undergo as they age. She wants to be a doctor when she grows up. She wants to be a doctor when she grows up. Here, grows up implies reaching adulthood and pursuing a career as a doctor. It's time for him to grow up and take responsibility for his action. It's time for him to grow up and take responsibility for his action. In these examples, grow up suggested becoming more mature and accountable. I have known him since we were kids, and it's amazing to see how he is growing up over the years. I have been knowing him since we were kids, and it's amazing to see how he's grown up over the years. This statement highlights the gradual maturation and development of an individual from childhood to adulthood.
Point of. Point of is a phrase used to indicate the purpose, reason, or main idea behind something. It often introduces the central concept or argument in a discussion. For examples, the point of studying is to gain knowledge and skills for future success. Here, point of studying refers to the purpose or objective of engaging in academic pursuits. The point of the meeting is to discuss the new project proposal. This indicates the main purpose or agenda for convening the meeting.
Call off. Call off is a phrasal verb that means to cancel or abandon something that was previously planned or scheduled. They had to call off the picnic because of the bad weather. They had to call off the picnic because of the bad weather. This means the picnic was cancelled due to unfavorable weather conditions. The company decided to call off the meeting due to scheduling conflicts. The company decided to call off the meeting due to scheduling conflicts. Here, the meeting was cancelled because of conflicts in participants' schedules. The search and rescue team had to call off the mission after sunset. This indicates that the mission was abandoned or cancelled due to darkness or other factors.
Come across. Come across is a phrasal verb that means to encounter or find something unexpectedly or to give a particular impression to others. For examples, while hiking, we came across a beautiful waterfall deep in the forest. This means that they unexpectedly encountered a beautiful waterfall while hiking. Second examples, she comes across as very confident in her interviews. This suggests that she gives the impression of being confident during interviews.
Get along. Get along is a phrasal verb that means to have a harmonious or friendly relationship with someone or to manage or progress in a satisfactory manner. My sister and I used to fight a lot, but not we get along really well. My sister and I used to fight a lot. Despite their differences, the team member managed to get along and work together effectively. This suggests that despite having different opinions or backgrounds, the team members are able to cooperate and collaborate successfully. It's important for neighbors to get along in order to create a sense of community in the neighborhood. This highlights the importance of having friendly relationship with neighbors to foster a positive community environment.
Go on. Go on is a phrasal verb with multiple meanings, including to continue, to happen, or to speak. Here are examples of each to continue. Please go on with your presentation. This means to continue or proceed with the presentation. To happen. What's going on here? This is asking about the current situation or events. To speak. He went on and on about his vacation. This means to speak at length or in a repetitive manner about something.
Hold on. Hold on is a phrasal verb with several meanings. First, to wait or pause. Please hold on while I transfer your call to the appropriate department. This means to wait on the line or pause for a moment. Number 2, to maintain or grab something firmly. Hold on the railing while walking down the stairs. Hold on the railing while walking down the stairs. This means to keep a firm grip on the railing for support. 3. To endure or persevere through a difficult situation or challenge. We need to hold on during these tough times and support each other. We need to hold on during these tough times and support each others. This means to persevere or maintain resilience in the face of adversity. 4. To delay or postpone. The decision to expand the project has been put on hold until further notice. This means to delay or postpone the decision or action.